song that's never been heard. How do you know when you hear the call? What do you do when you've done it all?
Top Show. It's 907-1025 The Bone. This segment's brought to you by the dynamic illegal duo, the Sing-Along Group, a.k.a. the A-Team, representing clients' areas of bankruptcy, medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, products liability, as well as hurricane insurance claims. Yes, they are still going on. Free consultations. They even make house calls. Their office is in Pinellas, so at a satellite office right here in Tampa Bay. Contact David and Shafia Singa at 727-327-3219. Again, 727-327-3219, or online at singalaw.com. They'll be on the show 2 weeks from today, and you can ask questions directly to the A-Team, one of the longtime sponsors of the Ask the Dom Show. Of course, this is the intro song, Cat, as you know, that they play when I walk into a courtroom, and then everybody starts diving into the pews.
Of course.
There it is. We're back in studio. We're live, 727-579-1025, 800-771-1025 with the phone lines. The crew tonight, Santiago, are here with me, my crew brothers. Joe is next to me. Next to him is our Baron, Joe Gonzalez, Ray, Jimmy, and Ken, round out of the panel. I wanted to read something that was given to me by Dr. Ortiz, of course, who heads the Education Foundation, and he is a knight. Is he not? Was Dr. Ortiz ever a baron, or was it just a knight?
Just a knight.
I think it's just a knight. But I always enjoy having conversations with Dr. Ortiz. I always learn something new, and he was so nice to provide me part of his speech from the proclamation dinner, and I wanted to take a moment to read that. It says, the Crew Knights Santiago Scholarship recipients in place among 3 institutions. They've had 76 active scholarships. In this, over 3 million, I think, Mr. Barron, you mentioned that earlier in the show, in the first hour. 3 million in donations has been committed to supporting over 471 scholarships since 1994 for our organization. And of course, our organization, our charity, is the Education Foundation, which of course supports these scholarships. And when I heard him say this at the meeting and of course the proclamation dinner, I was amazed. And that the goal, of course, is to surpass the 100 mark of the Crew Knights of Santiago yearly scholarships in the near future. It says over the past, they've graduated over 98% of the student scholarship recipients, and the national average was under that of 50. How about that for a wonderful statistic there? I couldn't be more proud of the Education Foundation and our crew and just the great work there. And this is, a lot of people don't realize what our crew is. Okay, it's not just, we're partying and parade season. We do this all year long. And Joe, if you wouldn't mind maybe telling us a little bit about the Knights with a Heart, which is another wonderful project that we do with the crew.
Yeah, it's part of our community outreach program with the crew, and once a year, right before our night parade, a bunch of our crew members will get together and we go to usually 3 Bay Area hospitals and visit people that would not be able to come to our parade, and we bring the parade to them. Lately, usually we've been going to the All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, which is very special to me.
Yes.
And we go to the veterans, and we also go to Ray. We're going to Moffitt this year?
I'm not sure. I'm not
the
participating.
VA and...
I think that's the 3. I think it's Moffitt,
VA, and All Children's. Yeah. Yep. So we visit, wonderful people who unfortunately will not be able to come to our parade and enjoy our festivities there in Ybor City. We bring the parade to them.
And as you know, I do as many activities of the crew as possible. Yep. One of my favorite every year is the Knights with a Heart, which is this Friday. Of course, we dress in costume. We bring the parade to the children, or to the veterans, or to the folks at Moffitt battling those diseases there. But I have a special announcement. Dominic and Gabriella will be joining me this year, my son and daughter. they have gathered all of their stuffed animals, and they are going to be bringing their stuffed animals along with the beads. I know that was Buccaneer Beads, I think, were the nice folks that donated the beads for that. And thank you to them, to Buccaneer Beads, for doing that. But Dom and Gabby are going to join us, and they're going to bring all of their stuffed animals to donate along with the beads.
And also, my daughter Olivia will be in costume for the first time. She's been at All Children's every year since she left the hospital.
She's on the court now.
She's on the court this year.
Our king, Dr. Stanley Dennison.
Yeah, the doctor, and she'll be there as well. And she loves going back to the hospital with our crew every year. She really does love it.
I'll tell you, she keeps looking at Dominic too. Though I got to watch out for the two of them right there, Joe.
We've already exchanged goats.
Yeah,
so the deal is made.
You're going to be paying for the wedding.
I will.
That's the fee. the father of the bride.
We've got a prearranged wedding.
That's it, all set up. No,
happens.
The two of them, they're buddies. All right, let me jump back to the phone lines here, fellas. I'll need your help now. Tipper, Scott, and Daniel in that order. Now, Tipper is one of the, I don't know if I humbly can say, one of the biggest fans of the Acid Dom show. He always calls in. He's a great listener. Tipper, what you got? You got a question to the crew about a charity? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I wanted. Good evening again, Dom.
Good evening, buddy. Good to talk to you.
I just wanted to say, how about that Titus O'Neill and your whole crew doing that great job for all the community and the children, and the great efforts you all do. That was a very inspiring call to hear from Titus. I can't wait to see him on Saturday.
What?
We just got our tickets for the we got the grandstand seats there, so we'll be looking for you.
Well, wonderful. I look forward to seeing you, but I have to tell you, these fellas here that sit on the executive board, our Baron is here. I know Ray. You're current. I always want to call you Sergeant at Arms, but you have the rules. What?
I'm the parliamentarian.
The parliamentarian. That's right. It is. And then Jimmy, I know you run the night parade. You're the doing that today.
And I'm the Sergeant of Arms.
And you're the sergeant. That's what it was. But you guys, and humbly, you guys really day in, day out, every week with the meetings, the number of calls, the organization, really the backbone is our executive board that really puts all these things together. So I just want to say thank you to you guys, because without, the number you said the other day at the meeting, how many calls you got, just the logistics, and Ken's helping you. It's got to be astronomical. Are you guys hanging in there? You all right?
Oh, yeah. As Baron, I can tell you, all the past Barons have told me, be prepared. Your phone's not going to stop. And it has been fairly easy. And now the last couple, probably 2 or 3 weeks, it's gone crazy. And I'm charging my cell phone, every midway through the day.
Yeah. Well, did you have a question, Tipper, for the fellas about the charity, or you just wanted to comment on that you were going?
Before I go, I wanted to give a shout-out to Kelly. I hope she's okay. I wanted to see if your crew would sing along to her favorite song. Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
He don't want me to sing. No.
All you have to do now. Come on, crew.
Well,
No.
Tipper, let me...
Don enjoys being on the air.
Tipper is true. You guys are going to be doing Acid Dom karaoke, and that is going to be the George Michael rendition for Freedom Bail Bonds. All the guests do it. It's a hoot. It's a blast. You really can't get out of it. So, Tipper, we're going to do that in the next couple of breaks, buddy. We're not going to do it right now.
We love you, Kelly. See you Saturday, Dom.
All right.
Thank you for buying tickets.
There he is. Tipper's awesome. Also, I wanted to make an announcement of our king and queen that you're going to see on our royal float. Our queen is Miss Julia Delgado. And then our king, of course, I mentioned a moment ago, is Dr. Stanley Dennison. And they are going to be there at the float. Now, is the king and queen, are they able to meet and sign autographs? Do you have anything set up for them? I don't know how, are they able to interact with folks like maybe Titus and Jerry Springer? Has that ever been thought of? I don't know if you guys ever thought about that.
To be honest with you, we have not thought of that. And
It's an interesting idea.
it is a very interesting idea.
Because a lot of people have asked about, they see the pictures, and of course, our lovely queen, our wonderful king, they have such gorgeous costumes. And a lot of people, I'm sure, would want to take pictures, and post and tweet, and autographs or whatever the case may be. Maybe you can, work in somewhere that maybe the king and queen can maybe be with Titus.
I have this odd feeling that they're going to be at Central Ybor. From what time was that
From
again,
4 to
Ken?
5.
From
Yeah,
4 to
from 4 to
5,
5.
along with Titus and Jerry Springer.
I mean, I think, for Tipper and some other folks that are going and obviously really enthusiastic about this weekend, as they should be, that might be a suggestion that maybe they can be available.
You know,
That's an
Dom,
incredible
you're
idea.
exactly right. I
You ought
remember
to run for the board.
Yeah. You ever thought about running for the board?
I would
Can
love
help put
to.
this stuff on.
I just
take phone calls.
because what I do for a living and the morning show and my show and then court, I would feel horrible if I didn't have enough time to be there. I mean, you guys are there every single week, every Tuesday when we meet, and I would love to if I could find the time. But I don't know, just a suggestion that popped in my head.
No, you know, it's a great idea. I remember when my daughters first saw the Queen for the first time, and my one daughter, Olivia, could not take her eyes off that crown, and all she wanted to do was wear that crown. So, you know what? For the kids that are coming to the parade, it may be something really cool for them to be able to stand next to the King and Queen.
Let's do that. We'll promote it throughout the rest of the show, maybe on the website, and we'll just keep pushing.
I think we used to do it. I think a couple years back we did do that at Central Ybor.
Okay.
And then I think that's when Jerry Springer or Judge
No, Jerry
Oliver-
Springer did a wedding.
Yeah, the year he did the wedding, I believe our King and Queen were there.
It was a mass wedding, and
For Valentine's Day.
Just a suggestion, because obviously there's demand and need for it, and we're here to
That's a good
please,
idea.
right? We're
Yes,
here to
great
please.
idea.
Let's continue to please. How we doing on time, Kat?
There you go.
Oh, you little stinker. I was waiting for that. All right, Scott's got a question about personal information over the phone. We're going to get to that. Daniel's got a question about a lawyer. And then Pat has got an old DUI charge in the state of Georgia. So we're going to get to those questions on the flip side. This segment was brought to you by Shula Burgers. For the best burgers in the Bay, you want a Shula Burger. They're located on Howard Avenue in the Soho district of South Tampa. You can give them a call at 813-867-8230. For our law enforcement, military, and first responders, you get 15% off your order. If you go in there in uniform or with ID, thank you for your service. You get 15% off your order. You can go to shulaburger.com. When you eat there, you eat like a champion.
You're listening to the Ask the Dom Show on 102.5 The Bone.